Hi, hello, welcome to today's session. Today's topic, which we are going to discuss, is about national political parties. So, the democracies that follow a federal system all over the world, they tend to have two kind of political parties. Mainly, the parties that are present in only one of the federal unit, either in central or either in states, and parties that are present in several or all units of federation. This is the case in India, as we have as well as that is the political party which is formed or which is established. It is having its dominance not only in one federation, even at central level and state level, or even for other federation it will be having its dominance. So this is the case which we will study in the form of national political parties. There are some countries worldwide or countrywide parties which are called national parties. These parties have their units in various states, not only at center, even at various states. But by law, by and large, all these units follow the same policies, programs, and strategy that is decided at national level. So, the political parties which are going to be established at the national level, so they will be having their uniform system of uh, policies, administrative means and measures, implementing various policies, programs, and strategy. These are going to be decided at national level. Uh, every party in the country, that in India, so it is their primary duty to get the registration with the election commission established, and these parties are given unique symbol, common symbol. Only the official candidates of that particular political party can use the election symbol given by the election commissions. Parties that get this privilege and some other special facilities are recognized by the election commission for this purpose, that is for contesting in the election and also for forming the governments. So because of these reason, that is recognizing or getting registration to the election commission and getting the uniform unique symbol, and only the official candidates recognized by the party are mainly given facilities or privilege for using the symbols. So that's why these kind of political parties are going to be called as recognized political parties. And moreover, if the question is asked, what are national parties? So your answer should be the party or the a party that secures at least 6% of total votes in an election to the legislative assembly for uh, a state and wins at least two seats in recognized two seats, it is recognized as a state party. I repeat once again, the party that which is securing at least 6% of total votes in an election to the legislative assembly of a state and wins at least two seats in recognized as state party, whereas national party, the party that secured at least 6% of the total votes in a Lok Sabha and assembly election, it need to get at least some seats from uh, four states and wins at least four seats in Lok Sabha is recognized as national party. ಸೊ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಪಕ್ಷಗಳು ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ರಾದೇಶಿಕ ಪಕ್ಷಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಪಕ್ಷಗಳು ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ವಾಕ್ಯವನ್ನು ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು. ಏನಂತಂದರೆ, ಯಾವ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಪಕ್ಷವು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಶೇಕಡ 6ರಷ್ಟು ಮತಗಳನ್ನು ಸ್ಥಳೀಯವಾಗಿ ನಡೀತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ವಿಧಾನಸಭಾ ಚುನಾವಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಗೆಲ್ಲಬೇಕು. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಅಲ್ಪ ಪ್ರಮಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ, ಕಡಿಮೆ ಅಂದ್ರೂ 2 ಸೀಟುಗಳನ್ನು ಅದು ಗೆಲ್ಲಲೇಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇಂಥ ಪಕ್ಷಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾದೇಶಿಕ ಪಕ್ಷಗಳು ಅಂತೀವಿ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಪಕ್ಷಗಳು ಅಂತ ಯಾವ ಪಕ್ಷಗಳನ್ನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಲೋಕಸಭಾ ಚುನಾವಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ವಿಧಾನಸಭಾ ಚುನಾವಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಶೇಕಡ 6ರಷ್ಟು ಮತಗಳನ್ನು ಲೋಕಸಭಾ ಚುನಾವಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು 4 ಸೀಟುಗಳನ್ನು ವಿಧಾನಸಭಾ ಚುನಾವಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಪಡೆದಾಗ ಇಂಥ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಪಕ್ಷಗಳನ್ನು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಪಕ್ಷಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕರೆಯಲ್ಪಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ವಿತ್ ದಿಸ್ key points, let's discuss some of the important national political parties that are recognized under Election Commission, having unique symbol and contesting securing seats to national level elections, that is to Lok Sabha elections, and also securing and forming their government even in state legislative assemblies. So about that, let's discuss in tomorrow's session. Thank you one and all.